So wait, we're... Wow, that's ear piercing today. Why is it so ear piercing today? I feel like everything sounds crisper. Like on my end. Kind of crazy. I do have to get up randomly and check to see if it's not raining outside. Because the dog needs to go to the bathroom and he refuses to go if it's raining, so I need a gap in the rain to take him outside, but it's kind of raining hard, so it's gonna have to stop quite a bit. Why can't I find the picture already? I swear I just had the fucking... Damn it. I swear I just had Umgaga's weapons up. No. Wait, nope. That's... Okay, that's Zhao, so we're close. There it is. Alright. Dragon 20, Undead 20, or 24, Undead 24, Fish 24, Beast 45, Flying, or Sky 24, Metal 24. Holy needs to be 50. Wait. Holy needs to be 50. You know what? How much money do I have? It's gonna be expensive, isn't it? This is kind of a yikes situation. What am I doing here? Do I need to go fishing? Yes, I do. Okay. This is a yes to fishing situation. Wait. Oh, I'm all disoriented. Is the store open? Alright, let's try to get this stuff out of my inventory. Alright, so I'm basically... I'm going to be running all the Ungaga levels, looking for a spear, and then I guess hitting the last floor. Because I think the last floor is the best one for FP. On the, like, or, not FP. Hey, good morning! Let's get that one set up. I can, like, oh, I can almost hear that, like, sound effect. Like the boom boom. Oh, no, I can't even do it. I can hear it. I can almost, like, manifest it. Good old Digimon. They had very iconic sound effects. Were their games the best? No. But they tried so hard. Ah, that's pride. So that is the name of the place we're at, but it's actually, I think, Muskalaka, and it's just a typo or a translation error. So, like, in some places it's referred to Muskalaka, and sometimes it's Muskaraka. But it is the name of the place I'm at right now. It's the best place for fishing, so yes. Yes! Bingo. Bingo. And I apparently bought a bunch of fishing bait the last time I played. I actually like this place the most now. You too, I hope whatever you're eating is delicious. I haven't even had breakfast yet, so... Oh, I hope that doesn't make me hungry. I just started recording. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping in. My power went out a little bit ago, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. But life is unpredictable. Never expected it to go out in the first place. Although I should have. It was a crazy lightning storm all night. Excuse me. Shocked I'm even awake. I stayed up way too late last night. I stayed up till 11 o'clock. I can't remember the last time I stayed up till 11 o'clock. I'm probably gonna crash hard today, but hopefully we can complete this entire challenge today. If I could work through... Shoot. I guess it really doesn't matter, dude. My bank is full. I either sell some fruit or I catch some fish. Well, I mean, I could go hit the dungeon and just toss items, but I hate doing that. Especially now that I'm low on money. I'm just now starting to get some cash back in my pocket. But, like, that's also scary because every time you hit the funds lose a little one, you lose 20%, which, again, as you start to make more money, 20% starts to actually hurt. These are both possible Mardans. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, that's sad. I don't even know how I'd react if I saw the 350. I'd probably just be quiet. I have found that usually when I find or do something that I can't even believe, I don't know how to react. Which is, I don't know if that's a better reaction or not, but I've learned that it's my true reaction. I think it's because I actually, like, don't want my reaction in my recordings, which is, I think, from early skate videos. But, like, looking back at it, now it's fun to hear people pop off, but, like, back in the day, you were trying to get, like, a professional recording, so, like, people try to be quiet, but now it's kind of fun to hear, like, the old recordings where it was even before that. It was just people recording themselves for fun. They weren't trying to get the clip, the professional skate clip. It's nice to see that. I think it's going back to that. And it'll probably go back to the other way. Somebody will probably try to get some nice clean recordings with no background audio, and people will be like, wow, it's actually kind of nice, man. But it'll go back to the same way, and then all of a sudden one guy will have a silent video, and then it'll just have a, dude, nice! And all of a sudden people are popping off again. Things go in cycles. That's how it works. In order to have an anti-culture, one must have a culture. Now, see, these fish are making sense. You guys are actually making sense. But again, I don't know, man. This is one of those things where it's just kind of like, you don't pat the developer on the back. Sorry to change on you so quickly like that, but I got fired up as soon as I said that. The difference between Matataki and Muska is ridiculous. Like, I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'd like to see Peanut Pond directly compared to Muskalaka. Hold on. Can I? Oh wait, no, I can't zoom out right now. I was about to say, can I get a zoom out screenshot? I might try to overlay them. Anyways, there's literally no reason that the waterfall can't be the size of Peanut. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's ridiculous that the waterfall is shaped like that and has holes in it. That's crazy. Holy sh! I'm not even at the waterfall right now, and I'm actually mad at it. Like I had a dream about somebody cheating on me, and then I'm mad at my partner. What did I do? Well, I was over at Muska fishing, and I realized how shitty you are. Oh man. But no, that doesn't it doesn't make any sense. Freaking Queens is more controlled than the waterfall. Queens don't make no sense though. Queens. I don't know what Queens is. One day I might fish at Queens and try to go for a record or something like that. But like the only way I'm doing it is if like I'm done doing everything else. Like it might be the ultimate mental health break of just like I'm never playing Dark Cloud 1 again. You know what? I never fished in Queens. I'll fish in Queens. And then come back and fish in Queens for a day and just be like, dude, this sucks. Let me see some fish. And then, you know, maybe I come over here and the first fish I see is like a 250 Baron. And it's just like, oh my god. That's a record. Ugh, I would love, or it'd be a personal best. I would love to see a 300 Baron. Just, what does it look like? What is 100 centimeter fit? Like, it's 100 centimeter, oh my god. It's 130. The maximum size for a Baron is apparently 130 centimeters larger than the largest fish I've ever seen. That's stupid, dude. 130 centimeters is larger than the largest fish some people ever see. And that's crazy to think that the largest fish in the game is that much bigger than the fish that I've seen, which is almost twice as big. It's crazy. What? I guess I can just start throwing gooey peaches here. You're so weird. You sit with me for like 5 minutes. I honestly can't. Is this what you want? Is this like seriously, cat? You just like sitting with me for like 5 minutes now? I thought you'd give up on all this, but I guess you just like. Oh my god, no. Okay, is this what we do now? Is you try to fight me for the chair once a day? I mean, I'm fine with this. Just stop chewing on the fucking cords. Jesus Christ. I'll fight you. If this is what you want, this is fine. Oh, no. June. That's a fucking stinky. Oh, god damn, cat. Holy shit. That's bad. That's bad. You just... Oh my god, she flopped and farted. That's fucking rank. Morning, my cat just fucking shit itself. Holy shit, I'm dying here. How's it going, Dash? I'm so sorry you just joined to that. Oh my gosh. My cat just jumped up in my chair with me and farted. Fucking, that's the face I'm making. Oh my gosh. What is this? It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh my god, and her nose is cold. Stop. What is this? I just wanted to catch some fish. Ow, she bit me! Stop! What is wrong with you? No, this is not how... I thought we were gonna fight for the chair like civilized adults. I guess she's only like 5. That isn't really... Stop! Don't bite my shirt. You're not the right fish. I'm sorry, guys. I'm being speciesist. I need big fish. Biggest fish. And you guys aren't the right species, which means you're not the biggest fish. You guys are small fish. Technically small fry, I think. But I hope you're doing well. I hope your day has started strong. I woke up to one of the loudest bolts of lightning I've ever heard. Stop biting me! That's not... No, we don't bite. Oh my god, she flopped upside down again. Stop, I'm not... Ow! Okay, she's got like a hold of my hand. Who did I run into? I ran into Daniil watching a Dark Cloud 2 stream, and I think we were all talking till 11 o'clock last night. And I don't think I've stayed up till 11 o'clock since, like, last year. It was crazy. But there was lightning, like a lightning storm all night. And then I woke up to a crazy bolt of lightning, and it was raining super hard. So that was nice. Oh, those are good fish. Here we go. We got a chance. But I got up at like 2 o'clock, and I was just like, well, there's no way I'm going to be able to stream today. And I've been up since. So I think I got like 3 hours of sleep. So I am so sorry that you couldn't sleep, but I'm running on 3 and a Baja Blast. The Baja Blast was also flat, so I'm kind of running on spite now. I freaking twisted the cap, and it just like, it went, and it was like, well, at least it was sealed, but it did not have any carbonation to it when I opened it up. It made a little, so at least I knew somebody isn't poisoning. I'll be living the dream as soon as the RNG gets good. Right now, I'm wasting my time looking at bad fish. It would actually be a waste of my time to catch those fish. They're worth so few points. And apparently, oh my gosh, I apologize. All this moisture in this desert air is making me have to clear my throat. Apparently the last time I played, I was in a fishing mood, and I bought a bunch of fishing. Oh, that's a good sign. He didn't want it. Poison apple? Alright. Now, normally, I'd just go for it, but I haven't been doing so well lately, so I'm going to test him again. Oh, that's another good sign. We might have a fish. So, there's either 2 or 3 kinds of fish in this pond that'll eat gooey peaches. I think it's 2. The Gila and the Din. The den can get up to 200 centimeters. Big fish. Big fish. The Mardan... Oh, and they're only worth like a maximum of like 60 or 70 points. Not a lot of points. You need 100 points to buy anything worthwhile. The poisonous apple will catch Mardangarians. They can be 50 to 160 centimeters. Not as big of a fish, but they're worth 200 to, I think, 400 points. It might be 350 or something like that. Way more points. That's one of the fish you want to catch. Then, the potato cake will catch any fish except for the Mardan and the Umatakara, but the Umatakara is not important. I just feel like saying it. But it'll also catch the rarest fish in the game. But the problem is it catches the rarest fish and every trash fish. So, you use the gooey peach and the poisonous apple to test the fish to see if you have a Baron. And, you know, sometimes you get a bad bait glitch where the fish just doesn't want the bait you're throwing at it, and then when you throw the potato cake, it's like, oh yeah, no, I'll take that. And then you end up catching the bad fish anyways. Alright, so that was a bad cast. It was too close to the bank. Alright, so I'm lazy. You're normally supposed to fish out the pond so that it's just you and the big fish. But I don't like waiting. Which leads to a lot of anger. Oh god, I missed it. Holy... Oh, the bait ran out. Okay. That was a lot of emotions right there. Missing the bite sucks, but when the bait runs out, what are you gonna do about it? I mean, save states are your only option there. Oh, nice, nice, nice. It's just me and him. So you need him to be face to face with the bait. So I like to rotate my camera so I can tell if his nose is touching it. So he's not touching it right now, so he's gonna rotate. Oh god. We're doing the dance. Oh, I panicked. I panicked. I saw that other fish back there, and I got scared. Alright, so we have a new customer. I knew it! Yes! We got him. Kinda small. 670 points, though. Huge. We take that. Now we're living the dream, baby! Yes! Big points. Big points. That's living the dream. Oh, wait, shoot. Did my cat just come in here and be sassy, fucking fart in my chair because I left the cabinet door open? Did you guys eat all your food? I did. I fucking did. I left the cabinet open, and I'm guessing they all ate treats until they got their fill, and now they all have cat gas. Fucking wonderful. This is the actual game on a PS2, which is why it looks really bad. You know, honestly, I don't think it looks that bad, but I've also been staring at a PS2 for, like, the last 7 years, and I grew up on a PS2, so, like... Genuinely, the PS3 to the PS4, like, coming out were the only times that I wasn't playing on a PS2. Oh, shoot, wait, no. Oh, wait, yeah, that was fishing, I forgot. I got so excited about that Baron, I forgot I was fishing. I got so excited about a fish, I forgot I was fishing. Yeah, it's, I haven't done anything to, like, fix the graphics. It's a weird look. It's not exactly stretched, but I don't know. It's weird. Again, I like it. But I have gotten some complaints that it's ugly. It's like I should fix it. I should change my res ban. I should do a bunch of stuff. But like honestly, I just don't care. I don't know if my eyes are trash. I know my ears aren't trash because I used to be a professional birder. Which is funny because I can't hear the difference, and this kills me. I can't hear the difference between like the 3DS version of Dragon Quest VIII and the PS2 version of Dragon Quest VIII. And at this point, like, I'm just convinced people are making it up. But like, I mean, I believe everybody that I talk to about it. Like, why would they make it up? But I never throw in the little tidbit that I used to be a professional birder and like, I fucking like I can hear really well, but like, but I do know I have shitty eyes, so there's no argument there. But I don't like that, and I don't know. I mean, I would probably have to stretch it. But when I emulate these games, the screen's actually smaller, the resolution, I should say. I don't know, but like when I take screenshots, it's weird. It ruins my game. I have a very consistent screenshot drag that I perform when I do my screenshots. And now that I'm on this new resolution for the emulator, it's like my muscle memory's bad. I don't know. I'm a weird guy, so... Oh, why can't this just be one more thing? But, welcome in. I'm glad to... Oh, God, that's some small fish. Glad to see ya. I'm actually wrapping up... You probably just saw it there. A 90-hour playthrough. We're 92 hours into this. We are getting every ultimate weapon in the game as soon as possible. So I've got like everything unlocked. Except for this guy's weapons, and then we have one more character, and my plan is actually to get his ultimate weapons without even unlocking the character, which I'm not sure exactly if it's possible. I think it's possible. There's no reason it shouldn't be possible. Well, actually, there's plenty of reasons it shouldn't be possible, but it is possible, I think. So, it's gonna be fun, I think. I think it's gonna be fun. I have no idea what other people think. My analytics page tells me that other people do not think this is fun, but that hasn't stopped me yet. Actually, it has stopped me sometimes because I'll get angry at whatever I'm doing and I realize, like, if I'm not enjoying it, then there's no point in doing it. Ooh. So, I'm jealous, but I'm not, because you're playing an emulated version of it. So, like, everything, you get all, like, the upscale and all the good, pretty stuff. But, like, you miss out so slightly on getting save states. Because PlayStation, for some reason, can't do stuff like that. I'm sure a PlayStation could do that, couldn't it? I don't think there's any reason a PlayStation couldn't do save states. But, oh, I wish I was playing on a PlayStation, because then I wouldn't have input lag. Since I'm playing on a PS2, oh my gosh. The duels on a PS2 with an Elgato capture card. Oh, is that a Mardan? Yes! Oh, nice. Quick bite, too. Oh my gosh. Doing the duels with input lag is infuriating. So 272 points. Those are good fish. Nice. Nice. Okay, now I am living the dream. Oh, in 30 minutes. That's good. That's good. 2 fish in 30 minutes is good. Oh, and this song's just a jam, dude. Oh my gosh, yeah, I would love to be playing on a PS4 just to get rid of the input lag. But if I play on a computer,
I'm a dirty, dirty whore, and I cheat and use save states and a bunch of other stuff. It's literally minutes. It takes me minutes to start cheating when I have access to it. I'm not even ashamed, really. I am ashamed that after I'm done cheating, I usually drop the game for long periods of time. But it's kind of because it's like you scratch every itch when you cheat. Because it's like, oh, what if I play with this sword? Oh, what if I play with this? What if I start the game with all the best armor? And then, like, you try to play the game normally once, and you're just like, nah, I'm good. But I'm learning that, yeah, it takes a while, but I eventually come back to the game, even if I do cheat a ton. I used to not cheat because I was just like, no, I'll never return to the game. But I learned I do. It just takes like 5 years. I literally scratch all the itches when I cheat, and it's just like, yeah, what do I have left to do? And the answer is do it all again, but without the cheats. Oh, no way. No way. Is that a small Baron? I'll admit, I haven't been checking many of the fish. That'd be crazy to... No. You guys are acting weird. There's no way there's a bunch of Barons in here. You're interested. What? Dude, there's no way. It's a 1 in 10,000 for double Barons. There's no way. That has to be a Mardan, if anything. What do we got? There's no way, dude. There's no way. You're pulling my leg. It's this guy right here, right? Ah, it is a Mardan. That's still a 1 in 2,000. That's insane if that other fish ends up being a Baron. That's a 1 in 2,000 chance. This is crazy. Oh, that's hefty. 126? 115. I was way off. So that's one of those things where, like, I don't know if I'm just sitting in a cloud of cat shit, but it's been a few minutes. I'd guess not, but I can't smell it. But again, I could be still sitting in it and just have gotten used to it, but I don't think so. She's gone. She likes to bite me, and then, like, I'll grab her arm, and she'll grab my hand, and she'll kick it, and then she gets tired, and then she leaves. But I don't like to do that while I'm streaming, because you can't play video games with one hand, and then the other hand's getting attacked by a cat. So, I don't usually do that, but I did it this time, and she left. Dude, I think that's a Baron. That was June, or her full name is Junebug. She's the oldest one. She's the only one that really likes to sit with me in the chair when I'm streaming. She's only the eldest by, like, honestly, 3 months, maybe? No, it's a term in running, the Junebug. It's like a really, it's like a type of insect, but they move really slow and, like, it's kind of sad. But they get the job done. They haven't died out yet. They get there. It's like the tortoise and the hare story, except if they get scared, they can fly really fucking fast and scare the shit out of everybody around them. So it's kind of neat. Oh, dude, be a Baron. Be a Baron. Be a Baron. Yes! Huge, bro. That's crazy. But I named her June because we got her in June, and I don't exactly know what was going on that year. Maybe I was just bored. Maybe I saw something fun. Maybe it was the anniversary. But I was watching a ton of Avatar, and I was naming her, 'cause she's a tortoiseshell, so she has, like, black fur mostly. I named her after June from the part where Iroh and Zuko are tracking down the Avatar. So I named her after June, and then my mom was just like, well, name her Junebug. And I was like, oh, yeah, that works. I am fishing in Muscaraca. But how you doing, T Davies? How you doing? And then there's JoJo, which her name's Josie from Josie of the Pussycats, or Josie and the Pussycats, which I think was actually a band, but I know them from Cartoon Network's like intermittent like cartoon breaks or whatever. But now we call her JoJo. And not because of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. I've never actually seen that. I've seen some clips. It looks decent, but because of Mojo Jojo. Because when she's bad, I say no, JoJo. And then there's Jiraiya, and he's a Flame Point Siamese, so he's all white, and then he has like reddish, orange, rusty markings around his body. My brother just parted? Oh lord, wait. Wait, it's early. Okay, I was like, I'm literally Googling parted versus departed. I was like, what the fuck? Wait, what's happening? I was like, I don't know what parting means. I was like, is that existing? Did he just exist? Like, it's 5:40 something in, no, it's, oh wait, how long have I been streaming? Oh god, it's almost been, oh, it's only, okay, 45 minutes. Oh, so okay. Oh damn, time's flown by. Never mind. Wait, no, that can't be right. Okay, that's how long OBS has been open. Okay. Dude, I am on no sleep. Okay. Yeah, it's apparent now. We're going all day, baby. Oh, dude, there's no way that's another bit. Come on. I wasn't gonna fish. That's a den. That's a den. I saw you. Don't fake with me. Fake with me? Don't fake me out. Man, I'm seeing it now. The cracks are starting to show. But I can't. How's everybody feeling today, though? How's everybody doing on this fine day? I know some people are lacking some sleep. I feel that. I'm not quite there. I've got a nap in me, technically. You know, sometimes a nap is all you need to get through the day to make it to the next rest. Sometimes you're well rested enough to get through that next. Is it pretty? No. But sometimes you can. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. I have a horrific childhood trauma of going to who I thought was a friend's house. You know, actually, as I say this out loud to other people, she probably was a friend, and her life, looking back at it, was probably even more horrific than I could ever imagine. But I was a very small child. I technically was supposed to sit in a booster seat. I had a booster seat until I was like getting ready to transition into high school, but like I finally was big enough, like I weighed enough to not need a booster seat. It was scary. I think it was like my 14th or 13th birthday that like I had to like convince my parents like it's not fucking cool. Like this doesn't fly. I do not show up to the movies and get out of the car in a booster seat. Like this is fucked. You people are fucked if you think like children kill themselves for less. Like I will not get out of a car in a booster seat to the movies with my friends. Like you people are fucked for making me do this. And they're like, it's safety. Fucked. Mental gymnastics. Do not do that to your child if you have a child, people. Fuck you. I don't care about your thoughts on safety. You have endangered your child's mental health if you make them sit in a booster seat into middle school. Do not do it. Don't do it. One day they'll have to drive and they can make that decision to sit in a booster seat for themselves again. But like, don't Yeah, no, it's fucked. I still have fucking trauma from it. I'm almost 6 foot. I weigh 170 pounds. I still have trauma from that day because it was like the first time I had to fucking give my parents a talking to. Because it was like, I will not. Like, you can waste all the money that you've spent today, but I will not get out of that car in a booster seat. Like, you people are fucking deranged. And it was just like this talk where they like, I can still remember it. It was just like, you don't understand. Like, you shouldn't have had kids if this is a fucking conversation I'm having at like 13 or 14 or... It wasn't 12. Actually, you know what, dude? I remember the movie. I wonder how old I was. Maybe I was younger than I remember, but... Okay. It appears I was, in fact, younger than I remember. Damn. Still traumatic. I think I was... Let's do math. 11. How old? Okay. This is still bad. How big do you have to be in a booster seat? How small was I? Dear God. Wait. Children who are between 4 and 15 and weigh more than 20 but less than 65. And are shorter than 57 inches. Oh my God, dude. Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, that was me. That was I probably got to stop sitting in it early after. Oh my God, thank God I stood up for myself. Holy shit. Fucking middle school for me, dude. Apparently the last time I was 11 or 12. It was The Prisoner of Azkaban. Actually, was it 9? I can't do math. I'm so fucking delirious right now. What the fuck? Is that 9? Yeah, it'd be 9. I was 9. That's actually not that bad. How big should a 9-year-old be? Was I just a mad child? Probably. How big should a 9-year-old be? I probably shouldn't Google this. Between 48 and 59 inches. At 7 of... So was I a normal kid? A 9-year-old shouldn't be in a booster seat though, right? I was a small child. Now my whole life's coming crashing down on me. Was I not a small kid? I was short. It probably comes down, but like, oh wait, hold on. Did Google AI just tell me that? Hold on, wait. That was Google AI. Fucking Christ. I was just venting about my trauma. I thought I was in my teens. I mean, honestly, I was. I did not hit my growth spurt until, like, my junior year. Because I remember, like, being the small... literally, at 15 and a half, I went to driver's ed. And I remember the other kids asking me, like, what I was doing there. And it was just, like... I remember, like, that's where I got, like, my real sass. Because it was just like, well, what do kids do? And they're just like, we get our temps. And it's just like, it's what I'm here for. I was always a sassy kid, though, but like... Man, it's like all crashing down on me. I remember that being so much... Dear God, did they push it further than I remember? I don't know. I'm not going to talk to my mom about it, because, like... She doesn't remember that shit. It's so goofy. Oh my God, my brother and I had this, like, horrible moment one time where we were talking about, like, how every year the, like, season would come, like, the school year would come to an end and all the sports seasons would coming to an end, and our parents would do this fucking shit where they were like, you guys have to be in a sport, like, every year we do this, you have to pick a sport. It's just like, no, like, we don't want to be in sports, and they're like, that's it. You waited too long. It's football or cross country. And like, so I had to be small because in 5th grade when I signed up for baseball, they made me play with the 3rd graders because I was too small. So like, I'll have to go through my school pictures and get like a proper timeline. Obviously, trauma is fucking with me. But like, I literally, there was no way I was ever playing American football. I remember playing baseball with the 3rd graders and thinking to myself like, oh, these are actually little kids. Like, I don't want to be here. I would actually like not rather play right now than play with these kids. And then the most embarrassing part was learning that there's always more talented kids than you. So like, just because I was 2 years older than these kids does not mean that the talented kids like just couldn't whoop my ass. I couldn't out-pitch the best hitters. I couldn't fucking like outrun the best fucking throwers. They could, you know, if I was sprinting to fucking second, the first baseman who was like already signed at fucking 3rd grade, he was getting me out. He was getting in to second. My little legs couldn't move fast enough. So yeah, we had to do cross country every year. And I remember a couple years I tried to do track. Because it was like, yeah, like if I do cross country, I can do track. And like, it's even shorter distances. But then I learned that just because it's shorter distances doesn't mean it's less intense. And those kids run even harder. So like, if I didn't run even harder, it was even more embarrassing because instead of being out in the woods and coming in last, I was now on a track in front of people in the bleachers coming in last. So I didn't like that. So what I actually did was I just did shot put and discus as like the small kid. And then no matter how far I threw, yeah, you put the fish back in the water in this game. We don't really talk about it. There is a lore reason in this game. The Fairy King, I think it's the Fairy King. Or no, it's the Fish Prince. It's the Water Fairy. No, it's the Water Fairy. So somebody, whoever's in charge of the fish, rewards you with fishing points for returning the fish to the water. Oh wait, is it on the map that it says Muscalaka? Yeah, so it's Muscalaka here. If anybody's wondering, it's Muscalaka here. And then, if I go back to the save screen, it's Muscaraka. So like, they literally, this game's fucking, it's so good. I'm pretty sure Muscalaka's the right one, but I like saying Muscaraka. Oh, what a good fishing day. Damn, you called it, Dash. I am indeed living the dream. Depending on how well today goes, it's going pretty well. I might actually just try to spend today trying to hop around and catch up with everybody. I just realized last night at 11 o'clock how much time I've put into Dark Cloud 2's fishing project. And like, I've only now really started to like finally come to the end. The only thing left is getting the like max sizes for every fish. And I genuinely don't think that's possible without code. I think I'm gonna need code to be able to be like, yeah, the maximum size for each fish is this. I don't think you can confidently just catch fish and determine that. You know, maybe if every 10th fish was like the maximum looking size, maybe, but it's not. June, are you gonna jump up in this chair and shit yourself again? Please don't. That was bad. That was bad. It was crazy bad. It was rank. Is the litter... Oh, does the litter box need change? There's no way. 1 second, guys. Sorry. I'm looking. Is there a spider in it? Oh wait, 1 minute. I don't think it's raining. I need to take the dog out. George! Sorry, I'll hang out with you later. Fucking God, whatever God is out there, bless that fucking dog's soul, but he's fucking so pathetic. I went to, it's not raining. I went to take him out, and the fucking door handle had water on it, and it plinked him on the head, and he thought hell was coming loose. I finally got him to go pee. He didn't fucking go number 2, which isn't good, but he'll eventually have to go, and he'll have to fucking suck it up because it's wet outside. He's so fucking sad. Which is funny because he can't handle the heat. So you'd think like, oh, when it rains and it cools off and it's moist and he can breathe because he's a bulldog, he'd love it. But no, he's afraid of the fucking rain. Not the water. He likes going paddleboarding. Holy shit, does that dog enjoy paddleboarding. We call him Captain. He's a riot. Yes! What a day, dude! Holy shit. Dash, where have you been? I spent 6 months fishing. Where you been? That's fair. That's a lot of points. How much? I don't have much bait left, do I? This is crazy. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's actually kind of pretty looking. I don't have much bait left. All right. This is crazy. This is crazy. That's my 3rd Baron. 3rd Mardan? That's actually kind of crazy. Right? Yeah. 3 of the white fish with mustaches, 3 of the purple ones, I think. And then it was, one of them was a double. That's crazy. That's a 1 in 2,000 chance. That alone. Seeing a Mardan is, at rarest, a 2% chance. Seeing a Baron is, at its most common, I think a 1% chance. So it gets rarer than that. So I think its rarest is a 0.5% chance. Because if it's a 1 in 20 for a Mardan to actually spawn as a Baron. Oh wait, I'm throwing the wrong bait out. Oops. So if it's a 2% chance for a Mardan in the morning, and it's still a 1 in 20, it's got to be less than half. That's crazy, dude. I think it is dusk, though. What time is it? So they're technically at a 5% chance right now. Yeah, it's dusk. But it wasn't when we started. Insane. Absolutely insane luck today. I don't think I'm close enough. He should have still been interested in that. Oh my god. Mardan? There's no way that's a Baron, dude! There's no way that's a Baron! They're like, not the biggest Barons, but it doesn't matter because Barons are worth so many points. That's crazy. There's no way, and he's just sitting there. Menacingly. So patient. Dude, no way. He went right for it. Oh, come on. Get on out of here, little guy. The adults are fishing. Where's he going? I'm locked the fuck in. I got this. Oh, look at that cast. Yep. Flip it. Reverse it. Oh, I panicked. I panicked. Help. Fucking somebody take the wheel. I'm panicking. I'm gonna close my eyes. They always say when you're panicked at the wheel, close your eyes and breathe. Nothing bad happens when you close your eyes and just breathe. Better yet, count to 10. No, I'm kidding. Nobody do that. Don't ever do that. Jokes, people. These are just jokes. This is the one time anger management lessons do not matter, is when you're in the middle of a road rage fit. Do not close your eyes and breathe. You can breathe and you can count, but do not close your eyes. Do not envision your happy place. Remember, you're on fucking road. The only cure for road rage is road fear. Like, if you're experiencing road rage, there's no coming back. That's insane, dude. I cannot believe we got another one. Road rage is a slippery slope. And death. That's a good point. Road rage is a slippery slope. I experience road rage, but like, I also live in one of those places where the speed limit's 45 and everybody drives 70. And it's like actually scary because you gotta look like both ways twice when you pull out of your driveway, because just because you saw the car does not mean you had ample time. You have to gauge how fast they're moving, because some people are just moving twice as fast as the fucking speed limit pretty much. And it's so scary. Pedestrian rage? I had pedestrian rage when I lived on college campus. Because there were crosswalks that were pedestrian right-of-way, and then there were crosswalks that weren't, and the pedestrians treated them all as pedestrian right-of-way, obviously. And holy shit, man, there were a couple times where I remember like being a delivery driver, and it was like, oh dude, like, okay, I got a gap in the students coming up. If I hit this fucking gap, oh dude, I'm making all my deliveries on fucking time. Let's go. And then like a flock of students would just walk out into the middle of the road, and it's just like, move! 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 And it's just like, they're like congregating in the road, and it's just like, is this a fucking protest? Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Holy shit, like, they're moving in herds. Oh, that's a Mardan, hell yeah. Wonderful, have a great day at work. But oh my god, dude, it was wild. But like, they would just treat them all, and they knew that if like they all walked out together, like, you couldn't hit them all, or you wouldn't try at least. But oh my god, dude. Being a delivery driver opened my eyes to so much. First and foremost, that I can't be a delivery driver. But secondly, that people treat them as like the bottom of the earth. And I get it. I respect it. I have been on the other end, and I've seen it now from both sides. You are usually hungry if you are ordering from a delivery person. You are not in the best state of mind. But now that I've been the delivery guy, yeah, it's got to change. You can't. Intrusive thoughts be tempting. I will say I suffer from intrusive thoughts. Bad OCD intrusive thoughts. But when I was a delivery driver, they went away. So I knew that like they were just kind of a bad side effect of my character. No, I'm kidding. Just a mental illness. But I knew that when I was working, I was, you know, not a deranged psychopath that had fucking murder tendencies. It was just when I'm driving down the road, you know, you see a bird, you look out the window, and you're like, life's good. What would happen if I hit that telephone pole? Yeah, those went away when I was driving, because it was just like, where the fuck is... Oh my god, I wrote Olive Lane. It's Olivine Lane. I'm on the wrong side of town. No. My intrusive thoughts didn't have time to fuck with me when I was delivery driving. My intrusive thoughts were probably sitting there going, holy shit. We should probably give this dude a break. What the fuck? Holy shit, no, it's right there. You wrote it twice. How did you get it wrong the third time? Oh shit, he is on the wrong side of town. Did that say 45 minutes, bro? You drove 35 minutes the wrong way without checking the address? No. Where's the best fishing and what bait before Muska? So, before Muska, the best fishing is at the Matataki waterfall. I can... Did I save? I'm gonna have to panic save. The bait's the same. So you'll use gooey peaches to check for non-rare fish. And if they don't go for the gooey peach, you use a poisonous apple. And if it doesn't go for the poisonous apple, you use a potato cake. The poisonous apple will be eaten by a Mardan Garian, however you say it. The potato cake will be eaten by every other fish in the Baron Garian, which is worth the most points. But that's what the gooey peach is for, is to make sure it doesn't want the gooey peach. And how much stuff do I have left? I can go show you in a minute. Actually, I can go show you right now. I've got enough points. Yeah, I can show you. Why not? Where is it? Matataki. If you have an abundance of carrots, you'll want to fish at Peanut Pond. But Peanut Pond is only unlocked after you get all the river pieces for Matataki. All this stuff. If you haven't done that yet, I recommend coming into here before you do that. So once you get all the river pieces, you come into here, and there will be 3 chests. You'll collect the 3 chests, and then you fix the river, do the cutscene for fixing the river, and it'll actually respawn the chests in here, so you can technically duplicate the items. Is that a glitch? Yeah, probably. Oh, you're in Queens now? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, and it really sucks because Queens is like where you really need to grind. They really hit you with that difficulty spike, and you want to fish for all the points and stuff, but the better fishing place comes next. But you can fish here. So some of the tips that I've learned is to start with tone facing like this, hit fish, and look under the bridge, and you'll see some of the fish spawn. It's kind of hard. Didn't see him that time. But I'll run over here. I'll throw a poisonous apple out in the water. And then I spin the camera. So I see the fish are over here, so I'm going to readjust. And I'm going to throw a poisonous apple out. And we're looking for big fish over here. Because the waterfall kind of sucks. The fish spawn rate is exactly the same as Muska. Don't let anybody convince you otherwise. They're exactly the same percentage-wise. Somebody data mined the game. Everything's the same. What sucks is you can't catch any fish over there that are further than you can cast. And right above... Wait, no, right there. Right above my rod, the very tip of my rod, is a hole in the wall where the fish can get stuck in the wall and not come out. You also can't cast into the waterfall. So if the fish swim back there, you're screwed. You can run over here, though. But if they run all the way over here, you're so far from the water that you actually can't reach the fish. So, well, actually, that's a lie. I can right here, but it's actually kind of crazy. Some of these other spots are really bad. Like right here. See how close it gets to the land? That far corner was a bad example, but with how close it is to the dirt there, the fish can't get to it. I shouldn't have done that far corner. That was actually a bad example. But, yeah, no, the fishing is the same here, except the waterfall itself is worse. Because for some reason, the developer decided to make this place absolutely a nightmare. But this place is where I caught my record fish. So, this place is viable. You can get points here. It's the exact same chance. It happened to me the other day, man. Sometimes you'll get the ultra rare fish. You'll get the Berengaria, and it'll swim to that far end, and you just have to sit there and look at it as it swims away from you and pray that it comes back eventually. And just yesterday, I had one swim into the wall, and it wasn't coming back out. It sucks. It was like 400 points, 500 points just gone. It just swam away from me. But yeah, as for like being cheated by the game and it's like, dang, there's no good fish here. Yeah, no, you're actually okay fishing here. It's just like, again, that's all the further I can cast, so I'm at the mercy of this pier right now. So that fish just swam into that waterfall. I'm waiting for him. Oh yeah, he swam into the waterfall too. Unless, I don't know who that is. Queens isn't the worst for catching fish, but for making points, it's awful. Hey, Sushi, you just mixed... I don't know if they're lurking, but Vex was just here. They're doing a work lurk now. Oh my god. My intrusive thoughts when gaming, though? Holy shit. I think that's why I like save states so much when I game. Is because you can let the intrusive thoughts win. Do save states kind of ruin the challenge of gaming? Yeah, it's a balancing act. Because sometimes the intrusive thoughts win and you get a really cool sword because you were like, you know what? Maybe I should go down the dark dungeon. Oh, wow, the dark dungeon had a dead guy at the front door with a cool sword. Check that out. And then you're like, wait, should I keep this playthrough? I wasn't going to do this. And it's just like, well, shit. What was I going to do before I did the save? So, I don't know. But I like it now. I've realized that sometimes when I cheat in games that don't, like, have save states and stuff like that, I do eventually play the games. For the longest time, I thought when I cheated in games that I'd never play them again because it ruined the game for me. But I have actually learned over time, that it's just actually that I got bored. After cheating and doing all the things I wanted to, I just get bored with the game, and it takes some time for me to want to play it again. But I have realized over the last few years that there are games that I've cheated in and I thought I'd never play again that, well, I suddenly wanted to play again. Depressingly, one of those games that I want to play again that I cheated in is Conan Exiles, but I will never get to play Conan Exiles again because they updated it. It's a live service game. Well, it's actually not. Is it? I don't know. Anyways, they changed in one of the updates how the leveling system works, and man, I preferred the old leveling system. This game's pretty challenging. Unless you're like a hardcore grinder, they expect some pretty big numbers from you. But if you're a hardcore grinder, you're already after them big numbers. But okay, well, that was weird. That was a bad cast on my part. I've probably told this story 100 times now, but I'm not a big trophy hunter. I mean, like, I liked achievements back on the 360 for, like, the sake of, oh my gosh, like, what are these secret achievements? Oh, you got that secret achievement? That's so cool. I want to get that secret achievement. But, like, I don't know. It was, literally, I had a friend with Gamefly who became obsessed with achievement hunting. And I remember, like, it didn't ruin the friend group or anything like that, but I remember it kind of got weird for a while because nobody wanted to kind of talk to them because they were always playing, like, new and different games. And by the time you could get that game and, like, talk to them about it, they had already gotten out of, like, playing that game and were onto something new. And it was just like, okay, well, we don't have Gamefly, so, like, we have to wait and save up for our games, and, like, I mean, it only takes a couple weeks of doing chores and stuff, so it's not bad. Yeah, so, like, I mean, looking back at it, he was just living life. Yeah, nice, I can respect that. He literally, like, I don't think he was to the point yet where he was playing games that were like, oh, I only play the games that have, like, actual achievements, no baby achievements. I'm a real hunter. Oh, that's a big fucking fish. Wow, he just snuck up on me. But he definitely was, like, playing every top-rated AAA game and, like, getting all of the fucking achievements for him. But, like, I mean, I respect the grind, but it was just, like, again, at a certain point, like, somebody would be like, hey, dude. Oh, no, that's a Nonky, bro? That thing's huge. But, like, I remember, like, specifically it was Dragon's Dogma that, like, one of the other friends in our friend group had gotten, and he was just like, oh, dude, this game's really good. He was right. You gotta get it. And, like, I can remember both of them being like, wow, this game's so difficult. Like, you might not even be able to play it. And it was just like, oh, whatever. Like, you two are assholes. Like, I'm getting it. And I remember when I got it, the one friend who had gotten it second without Gamefly was already done playing it. Not because the other friend had stopped playing it, but because it was too difficult and he wasn't helping him anymore. And again, this was 2012, so it wasn't pre-internet or anything. But it was pre, like, there being a million YouTube videos on how to do everything. It was a different time. But not really. Anyways, by the time I had gotten the game, both of them were already done playing it. It was just like, oh, what the fuck? Like, you guys are babies. But I ended up falling in love with Dragon's Dogma to the point where, like, I still play it today. Oh, you fucker. That was my last one. Well, we're not catching that guy. Are you a Baron? Dude, no way is that a Baron. There's no way. Oh, dude, wait. Did it swim by me, too? Alright, so he's after the gooey. Yeah, he's after the gooey. Okay. Alright, so we missed out on a Mardan. That's a bit of a bummer. Ah, Don't make me want to play that game again. Don't make me want to play that game again. They copyrighted my video, Sushi. Don't make me want to play again. You'll never get me to play Dragon's Dogma 2. I'll never touch that game. They promised me too much. I wasn't overhyped. Don't even say it. They promised me too much. They promised me. Yeah, I don't have any inventory space. Okay, so whatever. You know, I'll probably one day play Dragon's Dogma 2 when it inevitably goes on sale for like $4. But maybe not. I hold grudges. Hard grudges. I'm an expert level grudge holder. Hold on. Do I have my hoarded key? I like to hoard things, if you guys haven't noticed. I want to make sure I have my hoarded key. Can I check my items? Yep, hoarded key. Nice. We're good. No, I have no problem. I have a problem trying to determine my like top 6 games. But I have no problem saying Dragon's Dogma, Pokemon Crystal, and Dark Cloud 2 are like in the top 3. Those 3 games just like mix as the top games constantly. Are we talking about Dragon's Dogma 2? If we're talking about Dragon's Dogma 2, give me a minute. So, essentially, my problem with Dragon's Dogma 2 is that Dragon's Dogma 1 wasn't a finished game, even remotely, and they admitted that, which is not a good thing to do. So, when Dragon's Dogma 2 was coming out, there's a certain quote from, I can't remember what the director's name is, where he basically said that he was finally getting to envision his dream of what he wanted, which essentially is saying that Dragon's Dogma 1 isn't it. That, like, he was held back. Well, again, Dragon's Dogma 2 wasn't even a game he was allowed to make. He basically... I don't even know how to properly say this, because I'm making this up. He wasn't allowed to make Dragon's Dogma 2. He made it on what's the new Resident Evil engine or whatever. There was no fucking Dragon's Dogma engine. You don't just get to make it. It's not like the company just decides like it's time. Dragon's Dogma 2, it's time. It's been fucking 11 years since this randomly acclaimed game. Nope, just kidding. It was never acclaimed. It's just goofy to, like, say that, like, he's finally getting to make his dream. And then when the first fucking 10 seconds... Is it just Unreal Engine? That's even crazier, because that means they could have made it so fucking long ago. Is that really the Resident Evil engine is Unreal? Wow, they're doing incredible... Seriously? That's even sadder. Because if that was all it took to envision his dream, my man needs slapped awake. But, like, how similar Dark Cloud 2 is to 1? I like the dungeon system, upgrading weapons and town building. So the town building is better in Dark Cloud 1, if you ask me. I can show you. Not Dark Cloud 2, I'd have to actually turn the PS2 off. Well, I could open up the emulator, but I'm not gonna do that. Sorry, that's really complex. But as far as, like, placing stuff and putting it down and all that stuff, exactly the fucking same. Exactly the same. Except you don't have a limit in this game because you can't make things that don't exist. But in Dark Cloud 2, you can make things that don't exist. Okay, Resident Evil, okay. I was gonna say, if it's just Unreal, that's mind-boggling how much they've done with it. But, so yeah. he didn't even get like his own engine to make Dragon's Dogma. He uses the Resident Evil engine. Now, is that insane? Absolutely. It's crazy what he did with that. But like it just blows my mind that he said that like he's finally getting to envision his dream. And it's just like, bro, you're slapping your old game in the face with that. Don't say that. Like say something else. Like that's such a backhanded compliment to your old game. And then when the new game starts in a fucking gale or jail or whatever it's called, it's like, bro, this is every RPG ever. Every RPG ever starts in a fucking prison. Don't. That was the one good thing about Dragon's Dogma originally when it came out in 2012 was you turned that game on and you heard bum and then that fucking guitar, the fucking Into Free starts playing and you're fucking like, oh my god, what is this? And you start, and is there a jail? Kinda, sorta, but you're not a fucking prisoner. You're a knight fighting against a dragon, there's goblins, there's crazy fire and shit, and then all of a sudden you make your character and you're like, oh my god, I'm on a beach town. Okay, I'm on a fishing town. This is RPG Dragon! Woo! You're dead. So good. And then Dragon's Dogma 2, he's like, this is the game I wanted to make. Capcom held my hand the whole time. Here you guys go. And it starts in a jail! I'm kind of excited for Monster Hunter World because Monster Hunter is honestly the game that, like, needed to be open world. Oh, sorry, I was talking about Giorama as well. Sorry, I'm actually working through two conversations at once for once. These are actually two active going conversations. So in Dark Cloud 2, you have a limit to how much you can make, but you can make things specific, like to like what you want pretty much. You want to build 9 houses and put them in like a normal suburban neighborhood. You can do that. You're allowed to. But they're generic looking houses. Like you're never gonna get Couscous's turtle shell. You're not gonna get this guy's little wooden house like this. It's a generic wooden house. There's more character in this game, but you can't make stuff that doesn't exist. Everybody's world is gonna have the same stuff in it. As for upgrading the weapons are totally different. You're gonna have to remind me, which one are you playing now? One. Okay, so I honestly, this is kind of crazy to say out loud. I like the weapon building system from 1 more because it's more free. Now, wait a second. It's free in the sense that there's no restrictions, which is dumb, but like, if you want to get the best weapons, you can do it. I'm literally doing it now. It's the point of this playthrough. Dark Cloud 2 has the more refined level up system. It's more straightforward, it's easier. You can actually be more min-maxy with it, but you're not free. If you level up your weapons too much in Dark Cloud 2, you'll hit a wall and it will literally stop you from getting more points on them. Or points onto them. You can get more points to use to level up later, but you can't actually like use those points to put stats onto the weapon. You can use them, but they'll just be wasted. It's a hard cap until you get to that point. It's really weird. It's like they didn't like how they let people do whatever they wanted in this game, so they were like, okay, you can unlock this level of weapon in chapter 5, this one in 6, this one 7, this one 8. And it's like, well, that's dumb. And then, hilariously, in Dragon Quest VIII, they remove that because they don't have an upgrade system in that game, and they actually they restrict the player by only letting you use weapons at a certain level. And then, hilariously, in Rogue Galaxy, their 4th game, they were like, okay, well, people don't like that. They want to be able to build up their weapons, but we don't want people to be able to over-level. So they let people build up super strong weapons, but the super strong weapons have really high level requirements that keep you from getting to them. And they do that by controlling how much experience you can gain per area. It's wild. My absolute biggest complaint. Don't tell me that fucking Dragon's Dogma 2 is not complete. That's not a conversation I want to have, Sushi. I'm sorry. I usually don't say that things are off limits, but Dragon's Dogma 2 not being a complete game is not something I'm ready to talk about. don't. I'm tanking, guys. Don't tell me that, Sushi. That game needs to be complete, otherwise that man is a complete liar and my heart is broken. Oh no. What do you mean it needs a post-game? It was supposed to be the finished version. Did his vision not have a post-game? What is his vision? Is he blind? I've never felt like driving to a company like headquarters more and trying to speak to somebody than I do now, because I feel genuinely like he's looked at me and lied to me during that Capcom presentation. I thought I had bad vision. I remember getting glasses and seeing the leaves on trees. I had that moment. I was one of those people. So when it comes to like Dark Cloud 1, you have to do stuff like I had to match all these totem poles to the houses. And a lot of people apparently don't like this place because you have to do that. You have to like line up. So like you've got the blue totem. He's got the hat, frowny face. You got the yellow totem with the bone in his nose, and then you got the cow one, or it's like a demon. So you had to like face the houses with that, and then you ask the people like she wants to be near this exit. This guy I think doesn't want to be near this guy. There's just goofy stuff, and in Dark Cloud 2, it's so much easier. It's so much easier to do that stuff. But again, I prefer this game's diorama because, like, when you're done with all this stuff, you actually, I feel like you get to make a town. Like, again, everybody, like, this is Jabubu's house. You can identify Jabubu's house from the air. In the other game, the only way you're doing that is if you paint the roof, and it's still the same house as everybody else. It's just got a purple roof. And he got an eye patch on both eyes. True. It's so true. I saved. I know I did. I'm gonna save again, though. God. And there's so much stuff about Dragon's Dogma 2 that I don't think I was going to like as well. This is actually something I would like to talk about. How did the stats turn out in that game? Because that was very divisive among the community. It's still divisive among the fans of the first game, even today. I've never actually been able to figure out how I feel about Dragon's Dogma's stat system. It's one of the craziest min-max systems I've ever experienced in a game. It sucks unless you're playing as a fucking physical class, because then you just have to play as assassin the whole time and get maximum strength, and it's a lot of fun. But if you're playing as anything but strength, it's like so stressful. But I do remember them saying that they were going to change how all that worked, and people were like, yes, like, woo! And then, like, I kind of remember something coming about how they were changing it, and people were less like, oh, woo. And it was like, yeah, that's what happens. Don't get too excited. But that was actually something I was kind of interested in, was if they were actually going to change that for a positive. Because that's honestly one of the things I'm struggling with in my playthrough of Dragon's Dogma, the original right now, is that I'm doing the Magic Archer playthrough, so I'm min-maxing as Sorcerer right now. And it's not my favorite. I played Sorcerer a long time ago. And it wasn't my favorite then. But playing through it now, it kind of sucks because it's just like, I want to stream the whole playthrough because that's what I do. I stream the grinding, I stream the gruel. But like, I also want to stream the magic archer part, but it's just like, dang, dude, how long is it going to take me to get there? Because killing death is the sorcerer is not a fun exploit, and I'm not that good at the game. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oops. Okay. How did the, oh wait, how did this turn out? Because I wasn't even that upset about this one, but other people seem to be throwing, like, atomic level fits. How did the fashion turn out? Because I remember the whole, like, I don't remember what happened after, but I remember the whole controversy about how they were changing, like, how armor worked and stuff. Is fashion still good? All I ever cared about was if they were going to fix the way the feral cape and, or not feral cape, the feral, no, what's it called? The lupine hood and the dire wolf hood, whatever they're called. They sucked in the first game. There was only like 3 vocations that could wear them in the first game, but like every vocation could wear their capes. Only 3 vocations could wear the hoods, but every vocation could wear the capes, which made no sense. Oh. So like it doesn't matter what level you are. It doesn't matter what you level up as, it just matters that you level up. That's good to hear that Fashion's still great. That was Fashion Souls, or Fashion's Dogma, Fashion Souls. It is Fashion Souls. Nobody's calling it Fashion Dogma. I had the first post ever on fucking Fashion Dogma, the subreddit, and the motherfuckers denied the post and then made a test post and let me re-upload. I was so mad. I literally got the first fucking post on it, and I kept refreshing, and I was just like, where's my post at? Like, where's my post? And then, like, I checked the next day, and there was a post that was like, oh, testing. And, like, my post still wasn't up, so I tried to re-upload it, and it immediately went up, and I was just like, you've got to be shitting me. It's like, you fucking petty-ass bitches. But I do have the second post ever on Fashion Dogma. I take pride in that. That's good. Yeah, no, the Lupine Veil and the Direwolf Veil were the 2 things that I was most worried about. Because, again, in Dragon's Dogma, only 3 vocations can wear them. Ranger. Yeah, Ranger, Warrior, and, what's the third one? Oh god, what is it? Magic Archer. Which doesn't make any sense, because, like, those aren't even matching classes. But, again, every vocation can wear the capes that have the fucking wolf heads on them, but they can't wear the actual wolf head. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. It literally doesn't make any sense. So that was one thing I actually was going to play Dragon's Dogma 2 specifically for, was hopefully that they would fix that. Potato cake, baby! Although those aren't as rare, we can buy those now, so that kind of sucks. Although they're worth 450 gilda, so those are expensive. So it kind of doesn't suck. That's just 3 enemies. I don't need to fight them. I'm looking for chests. We're here for weapons. We are specifically here for weapons. Well, as an example, if you spend your whole playthrough as a mage class, your magic attack would be higher than someone who played the whole thing as a fighter, but each vocation has base stats, so you're not completely fucked for swapping. Okay. So they kind of kept the old system, but I guess cushioned it. That's funny, because people hated the old system. I never heard people say another word about it, so that's funny. People still complain about the old... I was just complaining about it. I don't exactly like it, but I do like that if you want to min-max your stats the possible, like, peak, you can do it. It's there. It's not very hard. Oh, yeah, I feel that. Mine's not doing that bad today, but I was bitching about it yesterday. I bitch every day, but specifically yesterday was about internet. Welcome back. I was just saying that I was bitching about my internet yesterday, and then I said I bitch every day, but yesterday was specifically about the internet. I was 7 hours into a stream, and it cut on me. It sucked. I was feeling so good, bro. Well, not really. I was tired, but I was starting to get a second wind, and then as soon as my internet cut, I lost it. It was over. All my energy just got sapped out of me. Okay, I'm back. There's also a class that has pretty average stat growth in every stat. If you want to be purely mixed, you can. What is that? Fighter or Mystic Knight? Wait, Mystic Knight's not even there, so what is it? Ungaga is my favorite class in this game now. He's got range with his Pokey Poke, and he's physical. Osmond was my favorite, but I finally see how he's a filler character. Oh! So I never looked into it because I was so mad about the game coming out. What became of Master Thief? My prediction was that Master Thief was going to be like an ultimate vocation, but I'm guessing it didn't become one. Is that even like a thing? I was on, when the subreddit was hot right before release, that was my big thing that I was like pushing, was that Master Thief was gonna be cool. And then a bunch of people were like, stop talking about this, so I stopped hanging out. But I was convinced. I could feel it in my bones. So in Dragon's Dogma 1, it's weird to even say that, you get a skill called Pilfer, which is how you steal from enemies, and you can steal, I think, 2 items, but it's like rare. You usually steal 1, I think. I'd have to double check. And then once you get to Vocation rank 9, you get an ability called Master Thief, or it's technically a skill, I think. And Master Thief gives you the chance to steal 3 items, including a rare item, which you can't normally get with Pilfer. And there was a lot of really cool stuff in Dragon's Dogma 1 that you could get, specifically if you farmed with Master Thief enough. And nobody really did it, so I thought, like, for sure in the next game that they were actually gonna, like, finally, like, you know what, guys? You slept on Master Thief in the last game. Because when they revealed all the vocations for, like, the starting of the game, like, all the starting vocations or whatever they're called, Thief was now a vocation. It wasn't just a skill. And I was like, oh, dude, so what's that mean for Master Thief? Is Master Thief gonna be, like, the upgraded version? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so wait, what was that? It was these. I was doing these. Oh, wait, what? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Take me back. Take me back. Where's Ungaga's thing? Oh no, my wind needs to go up. Well, that sucks. I don't think I have any wind crystals. Oh, that's fine, though, because I need 1 more holy and 2 wind. That's perfect. That's actually perfect. Oh, I do still need 10 strength. That's funny. How do you know the required amount? Because I'm a cheater and I use a guide. Specifically, still gets to upgrade to plunder. Oh, so it's almost pirate-like. I am using Samuel Hutchinson, Sage of the World on GameFAQs.com. It's literally just a black and white grid, not a grid, chart, flow chart with blue text for the stats of the weapon, and then red text for like the elemental whatever dragon stuff, the ability types. It's very simple, but it tells you pretty much everything you need to know. And I think I've only ever found like 4 incorrect pieces of information on the whole thing. And I mean in all of them for all 6 characters. So like they're really accurate. It's honestly, it's more like an Easter egg when you find something wrong with them because of like how old they are. Why does this feel weak so all of a sudden? It actually feels weaker. Oh, nice. There's actually, fun fact, there's a glitch with the lamb sword. If you get the lamb sword to turn into the wolf sword, and then you break it with a auto repair powder attached in your hotbar, it'll auto repair the lamb sword into a wolf sword sprite. So for a while, you actually get to run around with the wolf sword. I think it goes away as soon as you open your inventory, but you actually get to run around with the wolf sword. It's like the only time you can kind of do that, but I hate when I use auto repair powders because it makes me fucking like full body cringe because it's just like, no, I broke my weapon! And then I'm like, oh wait, that's right, I had a repair powder. Like, it doesn't matter. No matter how many auto repair powders I'm hoarding on me, every time I break a weapon, it freaks me out. And it's supposed to. Wow, we haven't seen a single weapon chest. I should probably leave. Oh, look at that! Is it gonna be a spear? Yes! Holy shit! What are the odds of that? Damn! What are the odds of that? Alright. Oh, wait, this'll work. We can use this. That'll actually work, too. Halberd into Scorpion into the Cactus. Okay. We can use that. Oh, dude, that's crazy. What are the odds? So that's not the best one we could have gotten, but I needed one. Because he has 2 ultimate weapons, and I had 1 halberd, which I got for 100%ing the area I'm in. So I could at least make 1 weapon, but I literally didn't have another weapon besides his starting one, which builds into nothing. You can't do anything with it besides just level it up, and then when it hits +5, you can break it, but it doesn't turn into anything. So I had to get another weapon, and this is almost done. So like it was kind of getting ugly. Because there's nothing worse than grinding for like a weapon or something to level up and killing the monsters that you get experience for and stuff like that. You're not making any progress. You're waiting to make. Oh god, it sucks. There's nothing worse than like trying to make progress in a game, but you can't make progress because you haven't gotten the thing to make progress with yet. Oh, bro, that is like... That's one of the few times that I just don't like gaming. Is when you're just getting screwed by RNG. Is RNG fun? Not really. It's just gambling. But, you know, gambling's it's as old as time. Not really, but probably. As soon as time existed, people were probably wagering it. Anyways, man, it's brutal when you're like, okay, if I can get this sword, it's gonna take me a couple days, but I can grind this sword up, and then I'll have the stats to beat the boss. But then it's just like, okay, well, the sword's a 10% chance, and it's like you spend a day grinding it, and you don't get the sword. You spend a day, like, looking for it, like, the next week, and then the next week, and then the next week. And then finally, you're just like, wait, oh, dang it, dude, I didn't know. Okay. I was waiting to find the key. I didn't see that this was a hammer one. And then finally, like, after 4 days of grinding, you get the sword, and you're just like, that's not a 4% chance. That's not a 4% chance at all. And it just sucks because you were like, dang, I could have had this done 4 days ago, but it just, sometimes it just doesn't happen, and it sucks. Do we have any bread? I don't want to eat a piece of... Oh, we have a piece of cheese. But I like farming. I like rare items. I think it kind of ruins it when a game has, like, a way around the RNG. Now, do I think it's bad when a game has RNG manipulation? Absolutely not. I think it's actually better when games have... Oh, if you need to take a rest, absolutely, go ahead. Do not feel obligated to keep your tired eyes up here. Oh my god, stop, sir. This man needs a nap. But yeah, if you missed your nighttime rest, absolutely go for it. Yes, another locked chest. Hold on, wait, you're my good luck charm. Dude, we're about to get a 5-foot nail. Oh my god, it's Dash. It's literally Dash. Alright, you're good, Dash. You're retired. Not, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Thank you so much for being here. But get your rest if you need it. If you can. Maybe it's just me speaking. Dude, there's no way. Okay. I was about to say, there's literally no way you're hostaged. You're officially hostaged. If that was another weapon... maybe I'm just weird, but, when I miss out on my big rest for the night, my body goes into, like, survival mode, and it's just like, we're not sleeping, we never have to sleep. And I pretty much have to go until I crash. Because my body, I can't lay down, I can't rest. My brain just goes into hyper mode. Sir, can you stop? But maybe that's just me talking, saying to grab some sleep while you can, but I'm a firm believer in getting it while the getting's good. Strike while the iron's hot. I should have said that more cowboy-like from the beginning, but I am not striking while the iron's hot because I'm tired. I got 3 hours of sleep in, which is a phenomenal nap, but not a good night's rest. So I'm like, I'm boned. I'll probably go all day just feeling weird because my brain's just like, okay, we're just waiting to sleep tonight. And it's like, dude, that was it. Dog, that was it. That was our chance. It's like, no. We'll get a chance to sleep tonight. And it's like, that's what I'm telling you, brain. That was it. But I had a good night. Oh, it's a limited zone. Wait, is it ABS down or is it just limited? Well, now, hold on. Is this the really good leveling up one? Sorry, guys. I hate Googling things when I'm on stream, but I don't have this one saved. Dark Cloud ABS per floor. Dark Cloud, Jungle Gym. You fucking legend, you. Sun and Moon Temple. What floor are we on? We're on the limited one, 13. No, this is not a good one. It's floor 5. It's the Goro floor. Oh yeah, this isn't a negative one. Okay, that's fine. It's kind of weird that they would make somebody else the best floor of this dungeon. Why would you not? That's kind of weird. Why would you not make the new character get the best floor? That way you can grind them up easier. Is that weird? That's weird. That's I think that's weird. Oh, sorry. I'm stretching my neck. I've said this many times. I have not ever been a computer gamer in my life besides like when I was like maybe 4 or 5. We didn't have any gaming consoles, but we had like a home computer that my mom could work on. And she bought me the CD-ROM game Carnivores. So I technically started as a PC gamer, but like, man, I didn't even know how to boot it up back then, so I wouldn't say that. But I'm new to PC gaming, and because of that, I've never sat at like a desk this long, and I'm starting to get like PC neck. It's kind of crazy. I've already got a shrimp back, but like I'm starting to get the computer neck too. It's kind of crazy. I think I already had the shrimp back though. I've never had phenomenal posture, so I wouldn't blame that on the computer. But man, my shoulders and neck were never this bad. But like sitting at the computer, actually using the keyboard and mouse, there's like a certain height of holding your arms that's just unnatural, man. And I can tell it because I've never done it. I never used to sit at a computer desk. But it's wild. I understand the need to stretch even more now. You gots to stretch. You gotta stretch them ligaments. You gotta stretch them muscles. Dude, I live in like an old people's town where like the average age is probably fucking 50. It's crazy. And some of these people, dude, they walk in like the letter C shape. Like, it almost looks like a cartoon character walking down the road, and then as you get closer, you're like, whoa! That's a real person. How's he bent like that? And it's just like, you look at him and you're like, you look so uncomfortable, dude. Like, how? How has that happened to you? But it's decades. It's decades of not stretching. And you can't reverse that, but you can save yourself. So long as you still have, like, a back, you can save yourself. But the moment you got like the letter C going, it's over, man. You can't uncapitalize the letter C. But if you got like little lowercase c going, your neck's kind of curved, your lower back's feeling funky, you're shrimping at the computer, you can fix that. You can fix that. But if you look like the capital letter C walking down the road, I'm sorry, man, but 20 years is a long time to go without stretching. Touch your fucking toes once in a while, people. And not everybody can touch your toes. That's an exaggeration. Just fucking stretch. For God's sakes, people in wheelchairs can stretch. Now, is it the same as, like, somebody not in a wheelchair? I mean, kinda, actually. Your arms are. But I don't know. I'm not a fucking physical therapist, but I am a human being, and we all gotta stretch. Everybody stretches a little different, but it's the same. It's not like one motherfucker can just, well, actually that's not true. There is that weirdo that has no lactic acid. Although I think he still has to stretch, he just doesn't feel sore, which might actually be worse because he might forget to, I don't know. I'm not a physical therapist, but I can tell you, as somebody who lives in a retirement area, motherfuckers who don't stretch, it looks painful. And as a child of somebody who runs like ultra marathons, those people, they will tell you the secret is stretching. Now, there's a lot of other secrets to it as well, mainly genetics. But, my God, it's one of those things everybody can do. Staying hydrated, getting enough sleep, sleeping on a good mattress as well, if you can. Obviously, not everybody can do it, but those are just things that every human can benefit from. It's crazy. Good nourishment. It's one of those things everybody can benefit from. Now, am I saying you need to, like, learn the secrets of chiropractics? No, you don't need to go on a fucking psychedelic trip and have a ghost dream where Jesus tells you that the secret to enlightenment is cracking your back at the right angle. But, for God's sakes, people, you don't just lose the ability to touch your toes one day. It happens slowly. You can save yourself if you do the right things. Now, again, you do have to know about doing the right things and still not have, you know, gone 20 fucking years without stretching. It's crazy. And if you're wondering, like, oh my God, like, am I stretching enough? Yes. The answer is yes. If you have to say the word enough at the end of that sentence, it's enough. The fact that you are stretching. There are people who literally will go out of their way to get, like, a step stool to get something off the top shelf because standing on their tiptoes and reaching for it is not possible because those are two stretches. They cannot reach and they cannot tiptoes. If you've lost the ability to tiptoe, you're getting there. You gotta worry. You're not there yet, but like, you gotta tiptoe. And if you can't tiptoe because you're sitting in a chair, you missed your opportunity. I've already realized what I've said. I am no longer falling victim to that. Although not everybody who's in a wheelchair can't necessarily stretch their toes. There's different types of being in a wheelchair. There's different kinds of stretching. Everybody's different, but everybody's the same. Got it? We're like eggs. Some of us have different colored shells, but inside, we're all supposed to look about the same. Now, sometimes people have double yolks. Does that make you uncomfortable? It can. It can. But some people get really fucking excited when they crack an egg and they see a double yolk. Some people like to crack an egg and not see any yolk at all. I think those people are unholy. But that's just my opinion. I don't think you should ever crack an egg and not see a yolk. I don't think God intended that. But there's people out there that like that. There's people out there who like to crack eggs and see another shell. But it's not harming anybody. I mean, it might if they threw that egg because it's got two shells, but they're not. They're cracking it in the privacy of their own home. And they're probably not going to tell anybody about it. And if they do, it's fine, so long as they don't tell it to somebody who's got double shell-like PTSD. As long as it's between a consenting egg and an adult, go for it. But I'm pretty sure most people don't eat fertilized eggs. And if you are, stop eating squab. What the fuck? Stop eating baby birds. They're not consenting. Baby birds do not consent to being eaten. You fucking squab eaters. What the fuck? Why am I even having that conversation? I don't have to have it, but I am having it, you fucking squab eaters. Stop eating baby birds. I'm not gonna stop saying that. I will say stop eating baby birds, but I won't stop saying stop eating baby birds. Because genuinely, what the fuck? Stop eating baby birds, people. What the fuck? God damn it, Dash. The luck is unreal today. If it's a 5-foot nail, I'm gonna lose my mind. It's another halberd. We're swimming in them, baby. You best start believing in halberds, because we're living in one. That's a very bad and strange reference, but I went for it. It probably doesn't even count because it doesn't make any sense, but I said it. I went for it. I made the reference. Wow, I deserve that. Still need the crystal. Banana! Crystal. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, so we got 2 halberds. Very nice. I will probably just be stacking those, I'd assume? Probably? I'd assume so. What's the power on one? $44. That's kind of low. Wow, no MP, bro. Literally no MP. Kind of insane. Alright, well. Oh, we're at the 2-hour mark. Holy shit, that happened fast. Damn. Okay, I'm not hungry. I should take the dog out again, see if he'll go. So let me get this dungeon started. I'm gonna take a break, guys. Oh no. It's not a character reducer though, right? I can still play as Goro? Yeah, okay, good. So we'll just run through these next floors for chests. And then the last floor we'll actually grind. I'm going to take the dog out, check on the cats. Probably grab something to drink. Just get something on my belly. And then 2 hours from this break, I'll probably eat breakfast. Or maybe I'll go to bed. Who knows? Who knows what my day's got in store for me. But I'm going to take like a 20-minute break. It'll probably actually be like 10 minutes. But I only have a certain thing. I'm lazy. I'm not making another one. So it says I'll be back in 20 to 30 minutes. So I'm going to say 20 to 30 minutes, but it'll probably be 10. And then we'll go for another 2 hours, and then we'll do another break. But that break will probably be 30 minutes because I'll actually eat. I have 2 slices of pizza left. God, I fucking love that pizza. I got double honey this time. So fucking good, man. If you haven't joined the craze of putting hot honey on your pizza, any pizza, any pizza, if it's fucking got mushrooms and arugula, put hot honey on it. If it's got artichokes on it, doesn't matter, put hot honey on it. It's so good. It's sweetness. It's spicy sweetness on a pizza. It's good. Just, do it. Trust. All right, I'll be back. Oh, wait. Shit. I didn't turn off YouTube's recording.